Why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Outre Marie, aka Maya, and I am back with another video. So today, as you can see in the title, we are doing these beautiful butterfly locks, and I believe I already said, but they are 30-inch. Also, they are waist length. So if you like really long locks, braids, stuff like this, hair in general, this is the style for you. It's also beginner friendly. So if you don't have any type of experience with doing this, then it's also for you. Also, I did not use any nail glue. I don't know what the nail glue was used for in in butterfly locks in general. I don't know what it was for, but I didn't use that. So if you also don't want to use no nail glue in your locks or in your hair in general, I got you, baby, I got you. So make sure to leave a like, you know what I'm saying, if you actually did like the video. You know, it helps out a small influencer like me or a small YouTuber like me. Also, be sure to comment if you have any tips and tricks or recommendations that you want me to do. Lastly, be sure to subscribe because, baby, it's free. Like, if you ain't subscribed and you know you like the content, like, what are you doing? Like, just go ahead and subscribe. It helps me, it helps you, it helps everybody. So yeah, anyway, babes, not to waste no time, let's go ahead and get into the video. Oh yeah, and do you like the makeup? Like, I know that's besides the point, but if you do like the makeup, let me know in the comments because that video is already up and ready. Well, it's not up posted, but it's already ready. So if you want to see that video, let me know and I got y'all. Anyways, bye babes. Okay, so here I am with my parts already pre-sectioned, and this is my first time trying to do these, so don't mind my parts because, you know, in the back I can't see it, so I don't care. So these are the Bonita original butterfly locks, and they are 30 inches, so they were easily to my waist, by the Pression brand. They were $15.99 each. I got it in the color 4, and they come in a pack of 10. This is me feeling on them. This is how they look. Make sure they're not hollow. And yeah, they're really, really pretty. Thought it was kind of expensive at first, but they're actually really worth it. So what you're going to need first is you're going to need a latch hook or crochet hook. And you're also going to need a rubber band, obviously, so you can, you know, put up your hair so that everything's not in the way. But for the most part, those are the only two materials you're going to need. And as you can see, I'm putting up my hair, leaving out the parts that are closest to my perimeter. And I also, as you can see, I left out some edges. That's just so I can style them later on, so don't mind that either. Okay. So each of the little locks, they have those little loops on there. They're actually kind of thin, so I would recommend being careful with these and being really delicate when you're styling your hair, just in case. So what you're going to do first is you're going to pull the braid through the hoop, and it will hang just like that. Then what you're going to do next is you're going to push the crochet hook into the part, again, kind of like how you would do any crochet method. There's instructions on the back if you're not too sure about what I'm talking about. And then you're going to pull that excess braid back through. I was struggling a little bit, but I eventually get it. Just like that. And you're going to make sure that they're even. So all 3 braids should be lined up. That way it's just like you're making sure that nothing's going to slip. Then you're going to also need the, we're just going to call them wavy strips, because I'm not really sure what those individual wavy curl strips are called, like, professionally, but so I used a pack of these. I also got these from Amazon. They came in a pack of 6, I believe, or 7, and I used a pack and some change, so like 3 extra little weft strip thingies. And what you're going to do is you're going to, like, not detangle it, I guess. Not detangle it, but you're going to kind of separate it with your finger and your index finger and your thumb. Just run through it just one time. Like, it doesn't need to be extra poofy unless you're going for that look. But if you're going for a smoother look at the top, then you're not going to want to do it too much. You can also do this after you pull it through your hair, but it's the same either way, whatever works best for you. I also turn the hook upward so that I can latch the hair on easier and it doesn't fall. So if you're a beginner like me, that just makes the whole process easier. What I noticed while I was doing my hair was that while pulling the wavy weft hair through, I like to leave one side longer than the other side, and you'll see that later on once I start wrapping it. Another thing about the parts is you want to make sure that your parts aren't too tight, because you're actually going to be tightening them up when you start wrapping the hair around. So I only did my parts more tightly because I did bigger parts, but if you're doing small parts and you don't have to do them tightly at all, it eventually tightens on its own. Okay, so this is after I finished wrapping it. I wanted to make sure that I had it right, so I wanted to get really close to the mirror and I wanted to test it on my own before I actually recorded it. But this is me, you know, just messing with it to see if it's stable, making sure that it's not unraveling. I'm pushing it, making sure it's not moving, it's not unraveling, making sure you can't see my braid underneath, and then making sure that it looks messy but neat at the same time, if you know what I mean. And yeah, also making sure that I like it, because I don't want to, you know, have a hairstyle that I don't like. So this is me going again, and I'm just speeding this up because I want to let you guys watch, but you know, a sped up version so you can kind of get a better gist of the method. And I will talk to you guys later.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling, none of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. through drought and famine, natural disasters. My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, babe. Who would have thought I'd get you?
I'll take some time just to be thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories now.
Don't you love when I come around? Somebody just fill you up and I take you down. Got someone tonight, don't you?
Okay, so at this part, I was about 1/3 done with my hair, and I just wanted to give you a closer look on what I was doing. So as you can see, I am taking the hair and I'm making it as smooth as I possibly can, and you'll see that I'm actually not moving. I think that was my right hand. No, that was my left. That was my left hand. So I'm wrapping with my right hand and I'm holding it with my left. And now, as you can see, I am making the loop. And when you want to make the loop, I know that they say use their thumb, but if you're doing it on yourself, it actually makes it way easier if you just use your index finger. This is what worked for me and made me able to make the loops that I did, and I actually loved it. It was way easier than trying to use my thumb. So as you can see, I'm doing it very, very neatly at the root of my hair, but as you get to the bottom, you'll notice that you can go way faster. You can also be way messier with it, like, you know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure that it blends very well. And if you didn't see it, if you take a closer look, I push my index finger in the middle of the hair so it kind of creates its own loop, and then I just start wrapping randomly. Usually I'll go up above the loop, below the loop, above the loop again, and then two wraps below the loop, and then keep going, and then the loop should stay. So that's just how I make my loops. It's me showing you a closer look. I'm trying to find the loop. I couldn't really see it, and I feel like that method makes the loops look like really nice and pretty, and they're not like falling apart. So you see that long strand that I just grabbed? So that strand in particular is what you want to make sure that you wrap as much as you can, because you don't want the hair to unravel and you want it to blend in very nicely. So as you can see, I got kind of messy when I got past that point, but as you can see, as I'm getting lower and lower down the wavy strip, you can see that I'm really taking a lot of time to make sure that it's locked in and that it's not going anywhere. So this is me showing you that it should not be moving. Even though you don't want the hair to be too tight, the hair that you wrapped around your locks should not in any way be moving, and none of the braids underneath should be shown. Also, even no matter how tight you wrap it, the hair will loosen up on its own, but that's why you want to make sure you do it as tightly as possible the first time. So this is me just checking to see if I'm really digging it, and I really was. Like, I really like the length. Oh yeah, another thing is when you're doing these, if you plan on styling them right after, just make sure that the hair is not too tight to where it's bothering you. Because you know, you can oil your scalp, ladies, but your hair doesn't grow overnight. So just make sure that you're not doing it too tight to where it's unbearable. Okay, so this is when I finally finished my hair. After this clip, I would be doing my edges. If you've seen my past videos, you know how I do my edges. So I don't really plan on doing a video on me doing that, but this is me just showing you like how it came out, and I think it was so pretty. I also wanted to let you know, I should have said it ahead of time, but I end up doing 20 braids exactly. So I know that in the past 20 braids looks good on me. It's not too thick, but it's not too thin. So sectioned my hair into 4 parts, did 5 braided sections, and then that's what you have now. After this, I did my edges and my makeup, and this is the final outcome. If you really like this look, then let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell button. Bye, babe. See you later.
Hop in a motherfucking jet like that. Them in it dead, them in that like that. They were like, pop, why you all like that? Why you tall like that? Why you all like that?